What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. This is the wrong attire for this video. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Much better. Okay, so whoa. Cane Rose it in. I'm in all red. And before anyone asks, is this a sports day video? Sports day is actually on Thursday, and I'm filming this on Tuesday, so don't know when this is going to upload, but I don't have sports day until Thursday. Today, as you can tell by this mask, I'm going to be doing this mask inspired makeup look because my great aunt bought it for me, and she came back from a holiday and she gave it to me, so I'm very happy about that. Thank you, Auntie Dawn. Yes, we're gonna be doing some makeup while we talk about school, like always. I'm hoping this time to avoid any filler words, and for freak's sake I can't get, okay, there we go, eczema cream, because I want to prime my face, allegedly. Someone said that I need to prime my face if I'm doing these videos more often. Okay, don't know what this is doing. Let me do a quick recap of what happened last week so I can go into what's going on this week so far, given it is Tuesday. Last week went a bit mad, I'm not even gonna lie. So currently Loud is suspended until the building site of the school. So we've got construction work going on next to the school, and he is suspended until that goes away because he kept climbing into it. Yeah, I didn't know we could get suspended for, you know what I mean? It's like, ooh, tell me you're failing your GCSEs without telling me you're failing your GCSEs. Let me just get my edges out of the way. I don't even care anymore. Let me just scoot these. Whoa. Forehead's gain's gonna go mad. So, Loud got suspended a while ago. That and for vaping, but we're gonna ignore that part. And then last week, Railway got suspended. What? Yeah, Railway got suspended for, I'm pretty sure, beating up the head teacher and the assistant head teacher. What? Or attacking them or hitting them, and that was a police situation, allegedly. I don't know. But, I do. But, that's kind of mad, in my opinion. And then, ooh! So, the same day I kicked off is the same day... Oh, freak. Railway got suspended. So, I kicked off because me and Daffodil... Oh, let me go to the day before. So, Cloud had been getting sent horrible messages by this one girl, and I was like, I texted her and I was like, what's wrong with you, bro? Actually generally what is wrong with you? For further notice, I will, I won't, but I could put up the screenshots right now at any time. Did not threaten her once. She was saying I was threatening her over text. There's not a single threatening word, basically just me asking what's wrong with her. Because clearly there's something if this is how she's acting to people that do nothing to offend her, you know what I mean? So, no, not a single threatening word though. Not threatening youngers like that over text. I'm not threatening youngers over text, guys. Next day, I'm sat with Daffodil. Well, I'm not sat with Daffodil. Daffodil sat with me because I am, God knows, I'm either skipping lesson or I'm just, being a vibe outside. I don't know, it might have been break time, lunchtime, no clue. So yeah, I'm skipping lesson. That's all we need to know, I think. And I'm with Daffodil, so that's the most important part. I'm with Daffodil. And out of nowhere, let me put... So, Daffodil, I don't know. Oh, the kid said something to Daffodil as she walks past, and Daffodil, kind of starts cussing her out, I'm pretty sure. And it's like, oh, okay. And then, for some reason, this Year 7 girl then starts to threaten to beat up Daffodil. Daffodil's Year 6, if you don't know. Guess it's not a big of an age gap, but it is a primary and secondary school gap, so it's kind of a big thing where it's like, why are you threatening to beat up someone that's that young? Keep in mind, before anyone goes, didn't you threaten to beat up a Year 6? No, actually, I shouted at a Year 6 because she was petting me like a dog. Which is very different, given one's entitlement, the other's fighting back after some random ass Year 7 girl just threatened to beat you up for no reason. Giving weird, it's giving entitled. So that happened, and then for some reason, this year 7 girl then starts like saying, "Come do something, come do something." So I start running my mouth because you're stood there saying, "Come do something." You know how sad that is. You're not doing anything yourself, so how are you gonna come say, "Come do something"? The girls left. I've started laughing about it with Daffodil because of course I have. Daffodil, this girl's done a whole lap of the school, I'm pretty sure, and then came back to shout at Daffodil again, saying, "I don't want to hear it, blah blah blah." I don't even care, you know what I mean? Like, I don't actually care. It's never that deep, don't give a fuck. Like, this pissed me off. She then started, I'm on the ramp. This is where my head teacher pushed me a while back. This girl has then decided to go another lap around the school, leaving me and Daffodil alone. And this time when she's come back, she stood right behind the door, and she's screaming like, some shit about me not knowing my parents, something about me not knowing my dad, something weird, something racist, I don't remember what it was. Like, she was just saying weird stuff about my family situation, and then said something about me being, like, an immigrant or whatever, like, weirdo. Why is it giving weirdo? Like, why is it actually giving weirdo, though? This white base is going on really easily. It was priming the secret all along, so that's happened. She then said, "Come do something." I've stepped towards her, and she slammed the door in my face and started shouting behind the closed door. And it's like, how are you telling me to come do something, and then when I come to do something, you start screaming and they're going, "Oh, we were trying to get a younger." It's like, okay, but at that age, I knew if I was talking to elders like that, I was ready for a banging. Just like if I hit a boy, I'm ready for the boy to hit back. Like, I'm not, like, I'm never going into a situation thinking, "Oh, well, they're not going to touch me because this, that, this, that." Like, moral superiority. They won't do this to me. So she started running her mouth. She's went outside. I've also went outside. She's went and sat straight with the teachers. Absolutely pathetic in my opinion. How are you saying come do something and you're sitting with teachers? How am I supposed to do something if you're surrounded by teachers that have restraint training and will, like, literally rub me down me to the floor? Like, yeah, I'll come do something. I've then went after her because she said, I don't know what she shouted. She literally shouted, I think, like, because I was shouting, she shouted something like, "Come do something," again. So I actually went to go do something. And then, no teachers were stopping me, by the way. No teachers were stopping me for a while. And then once someone shouted, like, "Oh, my name's going for this kid." And I was like, I'm not going for her. Keep in mind, I'm threatening that I'm going to, like, beat her up, like, obviously. So yeah, I was going for her, but, like, why are you snitching on me? Loads of kids are trying to instigate it, but I was at a point where I didn't need it to be instigated because I was already so mad. To a point where it was like, I don't even need, like, why are you trying to instigate this for your own amusement, you sad little brat? The annoying part is, as she's, at some point she, like, disappeared from my line of sight, and the teachers locked her in a room to protect her, and I couldn't get to that side of the school because we had two of the biggest teachers just sat there, which was really annoying. Like, why are you running your mouth? Why are you running your mouth? Oh. There's so many flies since I live, like, right next to the woods. Give me a second, I'm just gonna... So while all of this is happening, I'm, like, crashing out. I'm, like, actually just screaming for... I don't even know what. You know, it's like one of those things where I could barely remember what the situation was, because I was just screaming. Like, I was just talking talk at that point. Like, oh my gosh, loving the sound of my own voice. When am I not? Why is this base going on so cleanly, and I've only done, like, 2 layers? We're literally 8 minutes in. This normally takes me, like, 30 minutes to do. High key improvement, I'm guessing, because of that prime, because of the cream, I'm assuming. Needs a little more on this side. I'm gonna try and blend it out. Okay, so this is all happening, right? Whoa. Give me a sec. This is really good. Sorry, this is going really good. Let me just focus on the makeup for a second, because obviously, yeah, I love telling story times, but I also don't want the makeup to come out bad because I'm telling a story time, because that'd be really upsetting given how much I love my makeup. Keep in mind, this is the one day Cloud's not in. So this all started because the girls shouted at Daffodil, like, "Oh, don't hang out with her, she texts us youngers." And I'm like, you're acting like I willing, as if, like, keep in mind, these year 7 girls have been harassing me and texting my phone for, like, a whole 2 weeks before I texted either of them back, any of them back. There was multiple of them. Okay, so while the bass is done, I'm going to quickly just finish what I was saying. So she's now hid behind teachers. I'm still screaming. While I'm screaming, one of the year 10 girls have came out. Well, there's only one year 10 girl. But the year 10 girls came out and been like, I've got a migraine, why are you screaming? I'm still shouting. I've apologised. I'm pretty sure I went like, I'm sorry, but blah, 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 blah. Cut to like 30 minutes later. I'm now surrounded by a group of year 10s being forced to do like yoga. Like, I'm being told to find my inner zen while they're all doing, like, this and flexibility and balance and stuff. What? What? What are we doing? What are we doing? Keep in mind, I'm still dysregulated, so I'm just surrounded. Extremely dysregulated. Baby powder. While this is all happening. Very annoying. Okay, so we're aware all of this is happening, right? So I've just been surrounded. We've now got teachers asking me what's going on, and I'm with Butterscotch because Butterscotch was also kind of instigating. This is why we hate Butterscotch. But whatever. This is all in my mouth. I'm hoping this is doing something, and I'm not just putting baby powder on my face for the fun of it. Don't know. So all of this has happened. I now have, I have went on a walk a little, and then I have decided to go talk to the head teacher about what happened, because I didn't want to lose my narking situation. I don't want to lose my, like, street credit of all the teachers. My street credit of being a goody two-shoe when I'm in the mood. I apparently have a reputation to lose my shirt when I'm, like, cornered or whatever. Let's paint on some fake edges, because that shit's pissing me off. Where's my black? Where's my black? Where's my black? Okay, whatever. Fake edges for the win, because I don't want to blame my real ones. I look so, like, cartoony. So I'm sat down with the head teacher and Butterscotch, because sure, we hate Butterscotch, but, like you gotta talk to Butterscotch, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, oh yeah, I admit what I did was wrong, blah blah blah, lying out of my arse, because whatever. Oh, off topic. The schools said they're concerned with my social media. None of them see my social media. I'd be concerned too if you could see it, but it's because I get... After my head teacher threatened to push me, I said, not after my head teacher threatened to push me, after my teacher pushed me, I said I'd put it on YouTube and have the school shut down. Obviously that wouldn't happen because I'm not that famous, but like, low-key should have. Just saying. Stop. Why are the fake edges better than the real edges most of the time? See what I mean? Like the filler. Let me just... You see what I mean though? Because I kind of just gotta fix that one. But I've basically lied at my arse and then been like, oh yeah. And then the teacher was like, oh, it's absolutely horrible what she said, and she will be apologising. She will receive a punishment. Keep in mind, she then got 2 lessons in internal, which is like, oh, bro, literally called me an immigrant. Why has she only got 2 lessons internal? Let me get my waterline done. Did that work? Why is that not working? Oh, no. Okay. So, what really annoyed me was the head teacher acting like... He was like, we'd have to call the police if you assaulted her. And I'm like... And they were trying to make it be like, oh, because of her age. And I was like... You'd have to call the police if I assaulted her anyways. You'd have to call the police anyways. What? It doesn't matter her age. Even if I assaulted someone like my age, you'd still have to call the police. I just assaulted someone. In this scenario where I'm assaulting people, yes, you have to call the police anyways. So why are you acting like it's her age? Also, you can't talk big and then not be able to give big back. can't see anything because the baby powder's in my eyes. Okay, that's looking cuter than I thought it would be. This look is supposedly going to be mostly carried by like, wait, let me take my earrings out. This look's going to be carried by like my accessories more, because it's not like a proper makeup look, if you know what I mean. I'm not doing like a full, I am doing full face. Oh my gosh, my ear gauge looks so cute when I take it out. Look at the hole, guys. Look at my ear gauge. Do I look pretty? Do I look pretty, guys? Is my camera in focus? Oh, you know it's bad, my entire earring just fit through me then hole. Why is it giving Betty Boop? Why is it giving Betty Boop? Why is it giving Betty Boop? You know what I mean? If you guys know who Betty Boop is, make a comment. Okay, so, let me explain. I've now talked to the teacher, whatever. Oh, I got scratched in school. This is all done. It's not cleared over because she never apologises. Like, yeah, she never apologises. Oh, this also goes all the way through my ear. How cute, how sexy and demure. Clearly one's a bit bigger than the other, but we're going to ignore that because I'm a lazy fuck. And I can't be bothered to find new earrings. So we're going to ignore that, okay? We're going to ignore that. Look at how nice I look. Look at how nice I look and just take me in for a second, guys. Take me in. No, this is fun. Not a funny joke. Not a funny joke. Give me a sec. This will look long fun. Okay. So, my thing is, I took one day off school the same day of the week, and I get called by Butterscotch saying he's beaten up gingerbread. What? What do you mean the one day I'm not in, you decide you're going to swing at gingerbread? Why are we swinging at gingerbread? Like, we all know gingerbread can't fight, so it's not that impressive to swing at gingerbread. I've beaten gingerbread in a fight. So, like, what do you mean you're telling me you swung at gingerbread as if it's a flex? And won. Like, okay. I'd be more concerned if you lost. You know what I mean, though? Like, why are you telling me you won? Like, that should just be the assumed. This is basically the look done, but I'm gonna put some rouge on my cheeks, and then I can go into storytelling mode and just get some nice dark red. Oh, that's very dark red. So yeah, apparently gingerbread got his head stamped on by Butterscotch, but when I went in the next day, oh yeah, Butterscotch got suspended for like 5 days for this, and then Railway was suspended for like a week, I think. Might be wrong, don't know, don't pay attention to what Railway's doing, I'm not gonna lie. So, this has all happened in like the one day I wasn't in, when like the whole suspension started happening. Railway got suspended the same day I went for the girls, so it's different. But I was just really annoyed to find out, like, why did Gingerbread not wait for me? Like, no, why did Butterscotch not wait for me to be there? Because I would have loved to see that. Am I looking flavoured? Do I look like I've got flavour now? I think I'm looking a bit washed out, but I might be wrong. You know what? Close enough. Close enough. This is the look basically done. But I will smoke some blue on there for you guys. I've got like the most hooded eyes ever. So I don't really see the blue, but I'll try. Okay. I think I'm done. I think I'm done, guys. I think I'm done. Yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. This looks pretty nice. I think I'm done. Because I'm gonna keep messing it up if I keep adding more and more and more and more and more and more. Okay. I'm gonna try and put lipstick over this just to see if it'll make it more red. Let me quickly. Yeah. We were going for like a bright red finish, you know what I mean? We weren't really going for a glossy look that it was giving. But this is it. I can put on some mascara just so the look looks good when I'm off. So, oh wait, okay. Let me quickly finish my stories. So, now I can go into storytelling mode. Okay, so we've already got through that I went for a kid and then didn't actually get to the kid, and then schools just basically sucked because suspensions and everyone's not been in, and it was actually pretty fun when everyone wasn't in because we did a pop-up cafe and me and Gingerbread did that, and we baked a bunch of stuff, and my little sister Willow came dressed as Moana, and she looked so adorable, and she had her hair curled and she looked absolutely beautiful, and it was so... I was so happy to see her there because she literally blagged the day of school to do it. It's like, yes, 6-year-old sister, come dressed as Moana. I didn't know she was going to come dressed as Moana. But, like, I really enjoyed Willow being there. Monday was yesterday, and that was my last ever session with one of my favourite teachers because you basically don't do it unless you've picked Duke of Edinburgh for year 10 and 11, which, newsflash, I'm not. Why would I pick Duke of Edinburgh? I'm sorry, do I look like an active person? I'm literally 20 kg overweight. No, I'm not into the whole activity thing. Why would I be into the whole activity thing? Like, let's be so for real. And then today we went bowling and ice skating. I came second in bowling out of the entirety of year 9 that went, and then like 1 year 7 who was Cloud. Then me and like, to be honest, we were kind of just vibing because I went ice skating and I learned how to go backwards because the school paid professionals to be with us. Oh my gosh, one of the ladies, she asked, like, I don't know, I skated over to her and I was like, oh, do you know how to go backwards? And she was like, I do, but I've been paid to teach this group for a while. And I was like, I'm a part of this group. And she was like, really? I was like, yeah. And she was like, they said it was all boys. And I was like, I'm a part of this group. And then she taught me to go backwards. So now I can ice skate backwards, and I can also spin on the ice, and I can go like really fast. So I'm just kind of a vibe now. I'm trying to figure out what I forgot. Oh, one of the year 10s decided, like, because he didn't get food, he was going to try and, like, be up a teacher. Same year 10 boy that was screaming in my face and surrounded me in a car park because I was picking on a year 6, by the way. For the record, was not picking on the year 6. The year 6 stroked my hair like I was a dog, and I rightfully got mad because, why are you stroking me? Why are you stroking me like I'm a dog? Why would you do that? That's not... I'm sorry. Even without the mask, the makeup look is actually kind of eating. So like if I kind of... You know what I mean? My mum's birthday is next Wednesday. She's on holiday right now. Well, not holiday. She's going camping for her birthday with her boyfriend. She did my braid before she left. Tomorrow I'm going rock climbing with the school. And the day after that we are doing sports day. I'm sorry, but when I tell you I go all out for sports day, I mean, I'm doing face paint. I'm doing face paint. What do you mean you expect me not to do face paint on sports day? And when I brought it up to the head teacher, he was like, we've never done that before. What do you mean you've never done it? Okay. Do I look like a mean girl? I'm trying to, like, play up the vibe. Do I look like it? Am I giving a horrible bitch? Okay, so, not only that, but school kind of just sucked. School's kind of just low-key sucked. Because I read my, like, plan that says I'm autistic, which I'm not diagnosed with autism, but it basically, like, my educational health social plan, whatever. And they were just kind of, like, yapping, like, oh, we can trick them into being a better person. And I was like, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, rather not. It's like the blushy poo redder to match the look. So I'm just gonna quickly apply. Just watch. Spread it up there, it makes sense to what I was doing. Because I like the blush, sure, the blush looks cute, but it's just not giving the look, you know what I mean? And then watch, I can clean it up with white in a second. My issue with makeup is I can't always ruin it at the end doing things like this. I need to learn when to put it down, but I can't stop now because it won't make sense makeup wise. And then if I get this brush and I go and I just touch that up a little bit, you see what I mean? Oh, a year 10 will pass me today and went, I've seen your TikTok account. I don't give a fuck. I have a public TikTok account. Why would I care that you've seen my public TikTok account? It's public. Like, people can see it. And then right away decided he was gonna lie. I was asking me like, I've seen your private TikTok. And I was like, I don't have a private TikTok. And he was like, well, you do, because I've seen you on it. And I was like, I don't have a private TikTok, and if I had a private TikTok, you wouldn't have access to it. And he was like, I've got a way to bypass that. No, you don't. No, you don't. And you don't have my private TikTok because I don't have one. I don't have one. Sorry. So shut the fuck up. You're pissing me off. So that's, yeah, basically all that happened. I can't wait for sports day. And then, this is really important before I go. I got accepted to my college thing. I told you guys I did a college thing and that I was going to see results soon. I got accepted to that, so I will be doing that course. That, and I got elected as head student for school. Like, we did it. What we did is we had everyone vote on head student, and it was the people with the most votes within Key Stage 3 and Key Stage 4 would then go up. So it's like the entire school's voting, and then they pick these kids, right? And then these kids then get moved up a level, and now the whole school votes for just these kids. And I'm competing against Marshmallow in my year group, so me and Marshmallow going up. And Marshmallow was being really rude. Marshmallow was like just going on about how, oh, you really think people are going to vote for you? No one even likes you. And I was like, okay, Marshmallow, sorry. That's a bit mean. It's a bit mean. I don't appreciate you. And then a bunch of kids called him weird, said they weren't voting for him, so if I lose, I'll know they're lying little brats. I don't actually think I have anything more to talk about, so I'm going to love you and leave you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I think I will do one final look of the look before I go, but gulp. I'm a chud, I'm a fat little chud playing video games till the sun comes up. Okay, so this is what the look looks like without the mask, and then this is the look with the mask. I really like how it looks without the mask, and then I'm going to put my fan on just to say goodbye and love you guys. Get this camera right.